Hello, I
Hello.
am Aiga Udre. Yeah, hi from Latvia, and I'm from the Professional Association of Psychodrama and Socialmetry in Latvia. And we are doing these talks with the psychodramatists all over the world. And today we have our neighbor from Estonia, from Tallinn, Pille Isat. Hi, Pille.
Hi, Aiga.
So nice to meet you today. And yeah, tell us about yourself, who you are. Who are Pille Isat today?
Yeah, I have been with this question several times in my professional life
Yeah.
because I have several roles, but mostly I think of myself just now that I'm a psychodramatist, really, in all roles. I started like as a psychologist
Mm.
when I graduated from university, then psychotherapist. I'm also a supervisor and coach. I am trainer. So, but in all these roles, I am a psychodramatist, and I use this, how to say, Morenian methods and philosophy and understanding of world and people. So it's me.
Oh, okay. And how long have you been a psychodramatist? How long are you in psychodrama?
Yep, actually, these are two different
Thing,
questions.
right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
because when I have been in psychodrama from 1993,
Mm. Okay.
from the very beginning, almost from the very beginning, when Estonia got its freedom back, Estonian
Yeah.
Republic, and a lot of therapists and trainers and from all branches and modalities came to teach and spread this knowledge. Uh, so 93,
Yeah.
and I think I'm a psychodramatist, mostly from maybe 98, 2000, because really then um, I understood that this is the way I want to do my work.
Okay. Uh, what was that you understand it? What was the thing that made you decide this? Okay, I will be psychodramatist.
Yeah, even that I not that I will be, that I am.
But you are, yeah.
Yeah, I realized that I am because my first experience in these different modalities what came to Estonia was Gestalt therapy.
Okay.
So for 2 years I was in Gestalt training. It started in 92.
Mm.
Also, I have studied the music therapy, some kind of psychoanalysis, a lot of things that shorter courses, longer courses, because it was so exciting at that time. But when I met 93, it was from Finland, Riitta Hiilos-Vuorinen. I was working in this psychiatric hospital then, and the course was held in our rooms.
Mm.
So that was the psychodrama came to me.
Oh, okay.
And I really liked it. And I really like this, how to say, mm, at this experience, what I had with Gestalt, psychodrama was more creative, more playful, and very deep and serious at the same time. So I really liked it. Uh, and I think I like this creativity and playfulness still now, because
Mm.
my first working place when I, as a psychologist, was in a children's hospital.
Mm.
So I have worked a lot with children, and when I went to psychiatric hospital, I continued the same way with this not very psychotic, but quite psychotic people. We were drawing and playing and acting, and I think this and maybe this psychodrama understanding is or Moranian understanding is what made me to think that I am, yes, I am a psychodramatist in whatever I do. I use the same thinking and also methods.
Mm. Yeah, and do you remember your first psychodrama? What you experienced?
I remember first being auxiliary ego. I think this is also the same, being the
Yeah.
protagonist or auxiliary ego on the stage and really experiencing the role reversal and the power and everything what happened there, and how much it was connected to me also. And I remember very well some auxiliary ego roles which were absolutely different from my experience in my life, and they were wonderful. Because very in the beginning, as I am not a very tall person,
Yeah.
I was
Yeah.
often chosen in the roles of a child.
Mm.
And I remember so well that in one work, I was chosen in a role of a big, old, how it is, stove or hot, or this, I don't know how it's, which is heated. You put these trees there and it heats the room.
Uh, but in a room,
In a room, yeah.
so it's kind of stove, almost stove. It's
Yeah, something big and hot. So I was very
chimney
happy.
or something like that.
Yeah, or this, yeah,
Hmm.
warm wall or whatever.
Yeah.
So I was big. And of course, I remember some of my very important psychodrama works. And I know that my clients or people who study psychodrama or are in my groups, what they remember are the symbols,
Mm. Yeah.
the roles they have been like I have this warm wall or somebody's, I don't know, heaven or star or really maybe somebody's grandmother or a very like, evil boss.
Yeah.
So they remember this. They don't, me also, not so much the psychological process, but mostly these symbols and roles.
Mm.
This I remember.
So interesting. And how it, yeah, well, when the role change, it happens in my groups, for example, and for me too, the first thing is that I like, first thought is I need to act something.
Mhm.
And that's very, big anxious thing. How it was for you? Did you felt it, or with the gestalt, knew already you don't have to act there and this?
Uh, I don't know exactly. Yeah, maybe that was the experience, but of course, this name psychodrama, it's still a little bit misunderstood, and but mostly I think I took it like a play, like a serious play, because with children we also play, and this is not acting. We can
Yeah.
also act. We can also do these things, but this being there. I think this I enjoy.
Okay. Yeah. Nice. And serious play.
Mhm. Yes.
How do you explain this? Because I know that, well, trainers, they are coming up for Nordic Baltic board, and we are very much talking about this playfulness in psychodrama or play in psychodrama. How do you explain it? How do you see it, that it is play and it's not play, but there is this seriousness and playfulness together?
Mostly when I try to explain to somebody, I use the development of the child.
Mm.
It's like Moreno started, or at least
Yeah.
one part of his development of this method was watching how children are playing, and when I speak about this, how children play and how they learn the world and themselves and relationships through the play, people start to understand
Mm.
that,
Yeah,
and this is so much connected with creativity, not
it
so much
is.
acting, but really this creativity and spontaneity, and this is what they understand, that why we we are we can also do the children's play there on the stage or
Yeah.
in the group, and it is also okay. sometimes for a warm-up or in some occasions when it's adequate. But and of course we have to explain that the play has also somehow negative meaning, that it's an action that we don't take seriously. Yeah. But if I think this child development process, they understand that we need it also as grown-ups.
Yeah, it is. And sometimes that's the thing you miss the most as adult in your life daily. Yeah, because you cannot be that flexible anymore and that spontaneous in your own life. So you need to learn it back, how to play again and how to be spontaneous.
Yeah. And the other thing is that we can experience, we can try, we can rehearse. Is it the right word? Yeah. So this is also, we can call it also play in a good sense, that we try how it is to do it in this way, or if I say this kind of things, or if I really go to this person and meet him or her, what will happen. So I think in this way.
Hey, thank you. Yeah, I agree with you a lot here.
Good.
And of course, yeah. And what do you think? Why should people study psychodrama in this time? Because you are institute leader, I think. Director.
Yeah, we are there with a team of trainers. Yeah, in Moreno Centre in Tallinn. Yeah, leading this psychodrama training programs. So mostly what I see, what happened with people when they come, that I think especially nowadays, it's so important to start to connect your body, feelings, and thoughts. So this is what psychodrama does. We don't only talk, we don't only think. We have to stand up, we have to go, we have to act, we have to be there. And it's so good how they start to understand that, aha, my body also says something to me, or this comes, maybe I have never thought this, but when I start to do this, some action, this is the spontaneity or creativity comes. So this connection, these holistic things. And I think this, what people also understand is how we can find our creativity. When it's safe enough, when they have used to this action methods, they sometimes, me also, surprised what a creative person I am, what kind of action, what kind of thoughts, what kind of feelings I have. So it's somehow connection with the creator in yourself in this way, I think. And I think also very important nowadays, we call it what we do in Moreno Centre, and I think all who teach psychodrama is slow education. That we learn not quickly, not do short seminars, not do the quick understanding and then doing. It takes time, and sometimes it's not so useful for people. They sit there and ask, and then when we start to study, we are studying. And then when they start to understand it, that really how it takes times to integrate, to contact with people, to be there, to share. So it's this is also important. And sometimes it doesn't suit to some people.
It is so, yeah. I think I just understood where I am and what's psychodrama when I was in leaders level, somewhere near exam, because it all was so through my experience, and I never saw, okay, this is roller coaster. It's those technical things. I just started to think technical, I think, when I was getting ready for the exam in second level. But I see that in life and in school, for example, it's pretty much the same. You cannot learn algebra in one day or 1 week or 1 month. You need to like do it for a long time. And
Yeah.
logics or something. Yeah, you have to like somehow live through it.
Yeah, and at school you need to learn how to learn.
Yeah, exactly.
And
And
what psychodrama also does is to learn, to study, to understand yourself. This
yeah,
is also big studying, big learning.
yes. And how are you learning at some point? You are just getting this, oh, okay, this is how I learn. Because sometimes it's not just from the books as we are taught in school or from the teacher that is behind the class. And yeah, that's something that I'm trying to, talk through with my son and with other adolescents, that they don't have to understand everything in one day, or you don't have to know all after one lecture.
Yeah, exactly.
It's like, oh, yeah.
Process.
And that's nice. That I think there is a lot to do in psychodrama to, get it in teaching and get it in schools, and that would be very great.
Yeah.
And well, here's a question: what do you think when and feel when you are together with other psychodramatists? Because Baltic Moreno days are coming up in August. And okay, I know that this time Tallinn is the host, so probably this time will be different for you. But when you are getting together with other psychodramatists, how is the feeling? What is this? How you feel, think?
Of course, I feel like home.
Okay.
And what we are talking mostly, I think, this Baltic Moreno conference or this Baltic Moreno days, we have the title Time, and actually we think of time because time is changing, or at least the time changes the world, the relationships between countries, people, couples, and also the needs of the people and the needs of the society.
Yeah.
So you can never, especially when you're already teaching psychodrama or wanting to give it forward to live, it's so important to not to change, but to develop also psychodrama and to combine and to integrate with some other, what is important, maybe scientific understandings. So I think mostly we speak about it. And sometimes, of course, if we are together with old psychodramatists, like all elder people, we speak about how it was when we were young. But it is also connected with time.
It is, yeah.
Yeah, and how it has changed and how we have changed it. This, for example, this psychodrama education and yeah, and how to survive also, because it's I like this Moreno's title of the book, Who Shall Survive. It's all the time, and not only psychodrama, all the whatever modalities or psychotherapy or training branches. This is
They
for
are
this.
changing.
Yeah, and also for the world.
Yeah, it is. And the psychodrama education is changing too, and
Yeah,
because people are changing somehow, and yeah,
the needs and what is good, how to be in this world. So
yeah. So
time.
that's why it's called time. But as I know, it's somehow with a history that in Estonia it is time, the theme, because in
Yeah.
Latvia it's dreams and then something always. How come?
Yeah, actually, this Baltic Moreno Days or Baltic Moreno Conference, the psychodrama conference, uh, we started in Estonia in 2000. Was the
Oh,
first. It was the first Baltic Moreno conference, and really it was to introduce psychodrama, to show it to be in the picture, and it was so obvious that it was time because it was the millennium changing,
yeah.
and also for me the world is all the time changing, so
Mhm.
we were also there in this changing points. And as you know, this Baltic Moreno conference is held after uh, each year, so after 2 years
Yeah.
in one Baltic countries. So Estonia, then Latvia, then Lithuania. And when it came back to Estonia in just several, I don't know how,
It's like 4 years after or some
6.
or 6, yeah, 6 years.
Yeah, but even more because in 2014 we had also this Baltic Moreno conference in Estonia, and
Yeah.
it was also time
Yeah.
because that was the year when, now we go to the politics, when this uh,
In 14th,
uh, Ukrainian Crimea was taken,
yeah,
was
yeah, it was,
occupied.
yeah,
So it was such a shock, at least in Europe, at least in our this previous Soviet countries,
yeah,
and that was also time. So now it is again in Estonia after several years, and we thought that it's time again.
yeah, it is.
Mhm.
It's
So
been,
it's sad, it's somehow amazing, but we are again here that what is going on in the world
yeah,
and how to survive. So, and also time in very personal level, in social level, in cosmic level.
yeah,
So,
it is.
mhm,
In all these levels, there is somewhere the answer how to survive is
mhm.
time. Maybe sometimes the answer is time because it's,
Yeah. And mostly what I think and what I think is even this core of psychodrama is that, or maybe even sociometry, if we separate them. I think the core of psychodrama is role reversal,
yeah.
and the core of sociometry is encounter. But of course, they are together.
But they are
Yeah,
together.
yeah. And mostly, I think it is important that just now the countries will not stay alone, people will not stay alone, that we have encounters.
Yes, it
Not
is.
just being together or meetings, but really these encounters. What was Moreno was thinking that
Yeah,
I can see you, you can see me, and we can somehow we can go on and survive.
yeah,
So this is, I think, this is also the idea of this Moreno Days, this Moreno conference, that let's come together and somehow keep this understanding that because it's so easy when it's so difficult, it's so easy to separate.
yeah, it is. And then there is this, oh, I don't have time for this, for the encounter. So, uh, for example, with the psychodrama groups, there is this time, 3 hours, where you can connect again. So there
For
is,
3 days.
or 3 days, yeah, in Baltic Moreno days where you can connect. So somehow time is very present all the time.
Yeah, yeah,
Because you need to make time for it, for connection. And yeah, also you gave this very great space for students this time in Baltic
yeah.
Moreno days. I will lead the workshop, and that's
Good,
I'm
good.
really happy for it. So thank you, Pille, for that. yeah, what was the thought in this? Because not always the students are welcome to lead the workshops in Baltic Moreno days, because we have a lot of psychodramatists that are not students anymore and who can lead the workshops. So why students?
Actually, Aiga, you are the only student because all the others are already professionals.
Oh, okay. I'm so sorry.
Yeah, yeah, okay. No, not all, but
Yeah.
some are in this higher level, the CP education, but mostly they already finished their CP.
Yeah.
Somebody is even TP, but and I think it's time to give place for them.
Mm.
They are already professionals. They are therapists, they are trainers, they use psychodrama, they develop psychodrama. And I think it's good that we don't keep this to the gurus, how to say,
Mm.
because it is so easy to, or maybe in previous times it was much more that there was a very good psychodramatist who developed an institute, and then people gathered, and when, sorry, he or she died or retired, then there was somehow no place for their followers.
No.
So actually, our teacher, first teacher, Sirkko Aitolehti, with whom we had also an
Yeah, I
interview.
met her.
Yeah, yeah. So I don't remember that she we speak about it,
Mm.
but her attitude was that she will come here to create, to develop, and of course we will continue, those who are here.
Mm.
So these 4 people from Moreno Centre, there were even 5 in the beginning, and just now, of course, much more teachers and trainers.
Yeah.
And I think we have lived in this kind of attitude. So it's so normal that now we give to our followers.
Yeah. And thank
And
you for that.
yeah, yeah, and as you know, this one day is for this. I can't call them students, but maybe this.
Sorry.
Yeah,
That's
yeah,
my word. You can call them
next
whatever.
generation. I say them next
Yeah.
generation.
Thank you.
Yeah, yeah, and of course we are learners and students all the time,
Mm.
because
Yeah.
some of them are now going to TP training and so on. So this one day is for this next generation, and the last day we are honoring our teachers who are
Mm.
still. Somebody's not working so much anymore. Somebody's leading a workshop. So we are there in this, how to say, in the middle
Yeah.
until we are the oldest. So,
Yeah.
so that was the idea of this conference.
Yeah, and that's so nice. Thank you for us as a CP students. That is very precious experience to do it. So thank you about that. And there is time too. Also, if we are talking about generations,
Yeah,
this
yeah,
timeline is going.
yeah. And from where do you get this experience to hold a workshop on that, to get supervision, to get supervised before and after, and it's
It is really, and a little bit stressing out, of course, but that's
very
great. Yeah.
it is good.
It's like Inara told me, if you are a little bit in a stress and anxiety, that's good, because then your soul is with the job. You cannot be just, oh, I have no emotions about that. You need to be a little like, oh.
Yeah, and Dinara Erdmanis has been your teacher, or
Yeah, Inara Admanist is
in
through
Latvia.
Jolanta, I think, because
Okay.
Inara were just in our exams,
Yeah.
and well, she as the beginner of Latvian Moreno Institute is the mother of psychodrama in Latvia. But my teacher more is Jolanta Baltiņa. It's just
Yeah, so
Nara is there always.
yeah, we are connected to this generation of psychodrama teachers.
Yeah,
As our teacher Sirkku, I am a student of Sirkku. Sirkku Aitolehti
yeah,
is a student of Masha Karp, who has been the student of Moreno. So
yeah,
so it goes.
exactly. So there is Moreno in us somewhere.
Yeah, and even much more.
Yeah, as I'm going through learning, I get much more Moreno because of the philosophy and the depths of psychodrama, and it's like, okay,
Yeah, and you got your teacher, and you got somehow the teacher of your teacher.
yes,
So this is how this generation things go.
yeah,
It's interesting. I have not thought in this way because there has been a lot of seminars and mm, modalities or branches of this. How is this generation?
transgenerational.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
This is mostly in personal level, but it can also be in professional.
yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
And there are we are like somehow connected from
Mhm.
Moreno, all together, all psychodramatists actually.
Yeah. And a lot of other mothers and fathers.
Yes, exactly. And that's a nice feeling somehow.
Yeah.
Yeah. And what do you think? What is salt of psychodrama for you?
Mm, I don't know, is it what you mean, but for me, a salt or core, or how to say,
Okay, yeah.
yeah, is role reversal. Really, this it's and not only this technique,
Mm.
but really this understanding of this process of role reversal and this ability in person's mind
Yeah.
and this ability in relationships. Again, when you think of child development, first the child doesn't separate from somehow. If I'm a
Mm.
child, you are an object for me. You
Yeah.
are not a subject. But of course, I develop if you see me as a subject.
Mm.
And then in some on yeah, it starts this separation that I can understand that yes, it's me, and then afterwards develops the ability to role reverse, to understand the other person, to start to understand how the other person is feeling, what is their needs. It is different than me. And I think this, okay, it goes best with this technique, but really this ability to understand people in this way, that we can be different and we can be, or what we can create something together, what is not me, what is not you, what is something else. I think this is the core of psychodrama.
Yeah. And that's also somehow like to be okay with that you are not me
Yeah,
and you think different than me,
yeah.
but we can both think different and still have a work together, have discussions together, that we don't have to be
Mhm.
alike, all of us, and think alike, and
Yeah.
you
And
know
maybe create together something that I alone will never
yeah,
develop, or
exactly.
you. Mhm.
Yeah.
So
And
this, I
how,
think, is, and of course, as I said, this is so much connected to this encounter
of course,
with
yeah.
these relationships that we have and we develop with this ability of role reversal.
Yeah, and here is the thing that somehow psychodrama teaches us, if it's not in a training, but it's like a psychotherapy group, it still teaches how to role reverse, how to uh, have these thoughts. Okay, this is mine, and what is yours, and
Mhm.
where this encounter happens,
Mhm.
and that is something that people somehow are forgotten or don't know how to do in their lives.
Yeah,
Sometimes, yeah.
yeah. This, I think, is at least it's good to think. For me, it is
Yeah.
the salt.
Okay. And is there something that you don't like in psychodrama that is somehow not so good, or is the shadow side of psychodrama?
I don't know, is it the shadow side? But maybe the shadow is that sometimes these techniques or these psychodrama actions are used not in an appropriate way, or not in adequate way, or not in this situation. Now something happens with this microphone, or not?
No, it's good.
Good. Okay.
Yeah, it
Yeah.
is.
For example, I think mostly when people don't know exactly how this, or what is this understanding of psychodrama, they start to acting out,
Yeah.
not as so called acting in. So just to express, just to be, just to act there. Sometimes it is needed, maybe, that I just let my feelings go, but then I lose the relationship. So this is one thing, that not this so much acting out, but really how to help people to learn to act in. And also this role reversal, I call it that role reversal is okay, but when we start just to change the roles, this is not what is meant for. And sometimes it doesn't help, this role reversal. For example, I am stuck in some relation, I don't know what to do, and then the director says that reverse roles, and I am in the other role and in my role. There's no solution. It doesn't come from there. It comes from totally maybe some other points, or the person's protagonist mind is not ready for it, or
Yeah.
I don't know. It's so the role reversal isn't a solution for everything.
Yeah,
Yeah,
exactly.
maybe it's sharing in the group, or whatever, or maybe encounter, or totally some other figure. So this, and also I think it's the shadow can be when in psychodrama we start to do this good experiences very quickly. That somebody has a pain or some difficulties or some bad experience, and we repair it very quickly. That, okay, you didn't, that was an awful colleague. What do you like it to be? Oh, I like this. Okay, we do it in the stage, and then it's done. Or I don't know. Let's give you a good mother, or some good experience with my dear,
Yeah.
with a lover, or sometimes if it is adequate, if it's really in this process, if it really goes there, it helps. But it's not that. Hopefully, not so much it's done anymore.
Yeah.
And of course, this surplus reality, it is one very good possibility in psychodrama. But yes, this is what, as psychodrama directors or therapists or trainers, we have to learn what to
Yeah.
do, where to do, how to make agreements with the group, how to see where the group is, where the protagonist is ready for. So nothing is bad in psychodrama, but or what in our other therapies,
Yeah. Exactly.
or education. So this
Yeah.
is big.
Well, it's also uh, what I have in my experience, that people do not believe in first time when the surplus reality happens, repair the good thing. And they're saying, okay, that was kind of nice, but I don't think it fixes everything. and that is, then I'm explaining that it doesn't fix everything. It's just this small step. It cannot be like, and now you are fixed. The magic happened.
Yeah, yeah. And sometimes it is adequate that to give this good experience there. And of course, we can't take away this longing for a good relationship.
Of
The
course.
sadness is there.
Mm.
And then maybe come some other possibilities, or some other thinking, or some other way
Huh.
to live the life.
course, yeah. And what do you think? How will psychodrama be in 20 years from now?
I'm
In
sure.
Estonia or in Baltics?
Yeah, in Estonia and Baltics, in the world.
The world.
I'm sure psychodrama will be alive, be one of important, I call them modalities. I don't know how to call them, these branches or this, yes, let's call them modalities, beside the others. I think it's developing all the time. And the more we give possibility to these next generations to explore, to develop, to use it, the more alive it is, I think. Um, I think psychodrama also, like now, it integrates a lot of maybe actions, understandings, scientific research, results. I hope that in the future it's much easy to explain what is going on, what is healing in psychodrama, what is this developing figure or thing there, because this brain research is all this nervous system, everything is, and hopefully it is also okay sometimes that we say that we don't know why, but it works. And it is seen, it is practically, it is seen that it works. And really, maybe Moreno called it God or Godhead, or maybe something else, what is between people or what is coming somewhere is also okay. We don't know it yet. We can't research it in this methods we have just now, or this understanding, but it is there.
Yeah,
So I hope this is the future.
it's a nice future. Looks really great.
Mhm.
Yeah, and if you look at the Pille that just started psychodrama and
Oh,
and at the Pille now, how this Pille have changed? How do you changed from that woman that didn't know what psychodrama is till now?
I think I'm much more open. I'm much more enjoying being with people, or with groups, with real encounters. I'm even okay with this, that somebody calls me, you call me the director of the institute.
I'm sorry. It's that
It's
up.
okay. It's okay. Or really, I'm responsible of something, or I'm standing there in
Okay.
from where
Yeah.
I am the first. It is also okay for me. So I have been a little bit different,
Mm.
but more in myself, more in inner world. But now I'm much more both in inner world and in outer world and with other people. And the other thing, I think, what really this psychodrama therapy work have done with me, or I have done, I don't know, both me
Yeah.
and the therapist and the psychodrama, is that I can quite well already stay in conflicts.
Okay.
Yeah, or maybe they're even not conflicts, but they are misunderstandings, or somebody says that what are you doing here? What kind of trainer you are? What is it doesn't suit to me. It's not good what you are doing. It's okay. So I stay there at okay. Maybe I'm sure that I'm not good in everything. So, but I know where I am good enough. So I think this is much more me just now. And when you ask an interview of how it was famous psychodramatist, or what was the title of your interviews, then I said, me. Okay.
Well, yeah, famous psychodramatists and the ones that are have been in Latvia and that have some links with Latvia.
Yeah, because we have really been quite a lot together with Latvia, and I have been taking exams there
Yes.
with your CP students, and of course we are together in Nordic Baltic Board of Examiners of
Yeah.
this organization. So
Yeah, and you will be my trainer in April in
yeah,
C.
yeah. Now we have this international CP training group.
Yes.
So where the others, and I think this is also development of psychodrama. They are not
Yeah.
only in your institute, in your own country. And I think in the beginning, it's important to develop it in your
Yes.
country, in your region, and then we can spread it more.
Yeah, it is. And that's so nice to see how Latvians, Estonians, and Lithuanians we are living together in the CP group, because we each have some other grown upbringing in our
Okay.
country. So we sometimes fight about what we know. But that is the same as with the child development again. So
Yeah, I know what is right.
yeah, I know what is right. Why are you telling me this?
Yeah. My mother told me it in this way.
Yeah, exactly. So I didn't thought about this till now. That it's just what's happening sometimes.
Yes, yeah. And then we grow up a little bit, and then we see that okay, and
Yeah,
then we are proud that we create something new that my mother doesn't know and your mother doesn't know.
exactly.
Okay.
Yeah, thank you, Pille, a lot. And there is this last question for this interview. Uh, as a known psychodramatist that know psychodrama for a long time, what is your wise woman's message to upcoming psychodramatists, or to students, or students with experience already, and younger generation? What would be your message?
Maybe it's connected to this world situation just now, that, but not only that, don't stay alone. Keep together, be together, learn together, share experiences, thoughts, understandings, create something together. I think this group phenomenon or this is so important. And of course, we are several separate persons and we create our life, but it's so important that we don't forget each other. We don't forget, of course, our close people. And I don't know, it's good to end or not, but I remember this saying that if whenever God comes to the world down here, it comes as a group.
Yeah.
It's not a person, it's a group. So keep this.
Hey, yeah, thanks a lot, Pille.
And thank you, Aiga.
Yeah, thank you for this interview.
Yeah, and see you in Trainers Day.
Yes.
And in Baltic Moreno Conference in August.
Exactly.